We've got the Genesis GV70 and the Lexus 350. They're battling it out in our comparison today.
Two of the newest compact luxury crossover vehicles. This one's going to be interesting.
The new Lexus NX offers 4 powertrains. The base engine is a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder. It has 203 horsepower. There's the NX 350 with a 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, 275 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. There's a hybrid option with 239 horsepower and a new plug-in hybrid with 302 total system horsepower and 61 kilometers, 37 miles of EV range.
The Genesis GV70 has 2 engine options. The base engine is a 2.5-liter turbo 4-cylinder engine matched to an 8-speed automatic transmission with 300 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque. There's a second, more powerful V6 option. It's a 3.5-liter twin turbo with 375 horsepower and 391 pound-feet of torque. We'll be comparing the 2.5-liter base engine of the GV70 with the NX 350, which is also a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. The GV70 offers more horsepower, but the NX has a little bit more torque.
The NX 350 offers a refined and comfortable drive. So much has improved over the old NX 300 with a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. It has an increase of 40 horsepower and 59 pound-feet of torque compared to the outgoing model. If you want more fun and a sportier drive, the F Sport trim is one you may be interested in. It gives you a sportier feel and turns up the driving dynamics that is amplified by the active variable suspension and front and rear performance dampers. Lexus Safety System 3.0 is standard on the NX with blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert.
We should point out that the GV70 that you're seeing in this video actually has the larger 3.5-liter turbocharged engine. However, we have driven several vehicles with this new 2.5-liter base engine in the GV80 and many other Hyundai Kia products. The 2.5-liter T engine has 25 more horsepower than the NX 350. In our experience, this engine really is a lot of fun. It's sporty and responsive. There's plenty of power when passing on the highway. It certainly is easy to maneuver this compact utility, and the 8-speed automatic transmission feels precise.
I think both of these offer something different. I would say that the GV70 is more fun to drive. I enjoy it more. I like that precise steering, but that doesn't mean the NX 350 doesn't offer some enjoyment as well.
So these are very different approaches for luxury compact utilities. So the NX is based on the Toyota RAV4 platform, and it's a front-wheel drive bias all-wheel drive system. The GV70 is based on a compact luxury sedan, and it has a rear-wheel drive bias all-wheel drive system. It makes a big difference when you're pushing these vehicles to more of their performance envelope. But in everyday situations, people are going to find them similar to each other. But I agree, Andrea, it's a bit more road responsive, better steering, more what you expect from a luxury SUV.
The NX has been completely redesigned for 2022. It's now longer, wider, and taller than the outgoing model. The front signature spindle grille is more refined, and the exterior doesn't look as angular. The back end has slim LED taillights and a full light bar with the Lexus script. All NX models come with run-flat tires to reduce the weight of the vehicle and to save space in the cargo area. There is no longer a spare tire. There is a new digital latch system that allows doors to open smoothly at the touch of a button when exiting or entering. The new Safe Exit Assist works in conjunction with eLatch. It scans the area to let you know if cyclists, cars, or pedestrians are coming before you open the door. You can override this system by pulling the manual lever inside. The NX comes standard with 18-inch wheels, LED headlights, LED taillights, available triple beam headlights, a panoramic sunroof, hands-free power liftgate, and 20-inch wheels.
Genesis design philosophy is called Athletic Elegance, and you can see that in this GV70. It has a distinctive exterior design with a Crest grille and wing-inspired slim quad LED headlights, along with a skid plate placed at the bottom of the bumper to give it a more dramatic look. The 2.5T comes with 18-inch wheels, power folding outside mirrors, and a panoramic sunroof. If you're looking for a sportier look, the top trim of the 2.5T comes with a sport appearance package. That gets you 21-inch wheels, dark chrome accents, and large diameter exhaust tips.
I love the look of this GV70. I mean, I would say that it's almost best in class in this category. The only one that I like more is the Porsche Macan. I wonder why. It kind of has a Macan vibe to it.
Especially the 4-pin headlamps and the thin tail lamps look very much like the Porsche Macan, even the way the back is rounded. So that's a good looking vehicle. The NX, I think they've done a nice job. They've gone away from all the real crisp, sharp angles to a more fluid design. The grille is big. Lexus isn't backing away from that. So you have to actually like it to, actually want this vehicle. I think that people are used to Lexus now, and that's what they're offering. Now, Andrea, it's going to be very interesting when we get to the pricing. People are going to be rather shocked about the pricing of these two vehicles. So stick around for that.
Here's our used car alternative from CanadaDrives.ca. We chose a 2019 Lexus NX350 with 36,813 kilometers for 36,990 Canadian. Click on the tab or the link in the description below to find more vehicles in this category from CanadaDrives.ca.
We do this comparison twice in a week. You're watching it on YouTube, but the day before it drops on Instagram. Andrea puts out the comparison, collects some comments, and now we read them out.
I wonder when Genesis will offer a plug-in or a hybrid in the range of vehicles. While I applaud styling, pricing, quality, etc., my next purchase will be a hybrid SUV. When you consider the lengths their parent company Hyundai is making for more eco-friendly models, you think Genesis would adopt those technologies.
I can honestly say that the one that I would buy is the GV70. Because I did. I have a 2.5T engine, and I can't say enough about this vehicle. I went to test drive it to eliminate it from my list, and well, you see how that went.
NX350. Even though I'm sure the GV70 is up to par with the NX, the GV70 may very well surpass the NX in a few areas, but it really boils down to what's going to save me the most money in the long run. NX350 hybrid would be the way to go, hands down.
Definitely the GV70, even against the Bank of Toyota. At these prices, you want something that is elegant, sparks joy, and is sporty.
Compared to the outgoing model, the NX looks more sophisticated and offers a modern interior. It includes a new Lexus Interface multimedia system with an available 14-inch touchscreen. A 9.8-inch touchscreen is standard. Gone is the trackpad. You'll find this system is significantly better than the previous model, and Lexus says it's 5 times faster. The touchscreen is easy to reach as it is turned towards the driver, the graphics are clear, and it is intuitive to use. Although the NX uses extensive noise-dampening materials in this new model, it is a little bit louder than expected because of the run-flat tires. The NX comes standard with a 10-speaker Lexus premium audio system with an available 17-speaker Mark Levinson sound system. Some standard features include wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and available heated and ventilated front seats, a heated steering wheel, driver's seat memory, leather trim seats, and a 10-inch head-up display.
The GV70 interior is a real standout in this category, offering a modern, clean, and contemporary design. The base model 2.5T comes with a lot of standard features considering the price point of just under $50,000 Canadian. It comes with a 14.5-inch touchscreen with navigation, an 8-inch LCD instrument display cluster, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a wireless charger, heated front seats, leatherette seats, heated steering wheel, and power driver and passenger seats. You'll need to move up one trim to get the panoramic sunroof, leather seating, ventilated front seats, and heated rear seats on the 2.5. Some other features that are available on higher trims include a head-up display, 18-speaker Lexicon audio system, and Napa leather seats. You cannot get the digital instrument cluster on the 2.5T. It is only available on the top trim of the more powerful 3.5T.
Keep in mind, we're showing you images of the top trim of the 3.5T, so that's where you see the quilted leather seats. The 2.5T does not come with quilted seats.
And you get pleather as the base seat. But that holds up and looks good years down the road.
Yeah.
So it's interesting because Lexus has a 14-inch screen and Genesis has a 14.5-inch screen, but it looks bigger on the Lexus because it's a bit square, it's rectangular. With the Genesis, it's a horizontal display. So which one do you prefer?
Well, I'm curious to know what you prefer because the Genesis GV70 screen is not integrated into the dash. So it does sit up, but it's more streamlined than what you would get in something like an Audi Q5. So I'm curious what you think. What do I like? Hey, I like that Lexus screen. It's quite large. I like how it pivots towards the driver, but I don't mind this screen either in the GV70.
All right, the elephant in the room, Andrea, the steering wheel on the Genesis. It's got this clunky, old-looking steering wheel. It's not a sporty three-spoke. You can get the sporty three-spoke, but you got to get what? You
got to get that top trim of the 2.5T because you need the sport appearance trim. So if I had the budget, I'm happy with the 2.5T engine. I think it's terrific and offers plenty of power. The thing is, I'm going to have to get that top trim because I can't look at that steering wheel every day.
I would almost bet you with the feedback that they're getting is that the lower horsepower 2.5T Genesis will eventually come with the sports steering wheel because the one they have now, in my opinion, looks horrible and ruins what is a really nice interior.
And we can clearly see that there's great value with the GV70. You get so many standard features. And what you'll see when we get to pricing is that as the pricing climbs, they get closer together. But initially in Canada,
don't give it all away. Oh, you're giving it all away, Andrea. Stick around. Okay. We're going to get to the pricing.
The GV70 is bigger than the NX350. It is 2 inches longer and offers just over an inch more second row legroom. It also wins an overall cargo capacity with 10 cubic feet more space and 6 cubic feet extra behind the second row.
All right, here comes the pricing, and we're going to start with the Lexus NX350. It starts at $55,500 in Canada and goes all the way up to $65,000 Canadian. J.D. Power has not rated this new Lexus NX yet, but the previous model NX gets an overall score of 82 out of 100 and a reliability score of 81 out of 100. CarEdge states the Lexus will retain 56% of its value after 5 years. Here's the fuel economy. The Lexus NX350 gets 10.5 liters per 100 kilometers in the city, 8.3 on the highway. That's 22 miles per gallon city, 29 miles per gallon highway. The Lexus NX can tow 2,000 pounds, and it comes with a 4-year, 80,000 kilometer or 50,000 mile warranty.
Here's the pricing for the 2.5T GV70. It starts at just under $50,000. The top prestige trim is $63,000. There is no J.D. Power rating for this new vehicle, but we went on Genesis' own lease calculator buyout online, and it shows the GV70 will retain just over 30% of its value after 5 years. Here's the fuel economy for the 2.5T, 10.7 liters per 100 kilometers in the city, 8.4 on the highway. That's 22 miles per gallon city, 28 miles per gallon highway. The GV70 can tow up to 3,500 pounds and has a 5-year or 100,000 kilometer, 60,000 mile warranty. In Canada, Genesis offers 5 years free scheduled maintenance. In the US, it's 3 years or 36,000 miles complimentary maintenance. Genesis at-home services in Canada are offered to customers within a 50-kilometer radius of a distributor.
All right, if you didn't pause and look at the pricing difference, we're going to recap it here for you. Lexus in Canada is charging a premium for their new NX over Genesis and many of its competitors. We did this comparison last week against the RDX, and it's a full $10,000 more. So they obviously believe their brand has enough pull that they can charge these kind of prices compared to Genesis.
In the US, the pricing is more comparable once again, which is what we found with the RDX. But like Zach said, in Canada, there's a big difference. So as you start moving up to the higher trims, you'll see that gap close in Canada. So in the US, you can buy a top trim Lexus NX350 for less than the top 2.5T GV70. In Canada, the Lexus is still more money, but the gap closes again. There's about a $1,700 difference.
Now, it's worth pointing out again that Genesis in Canada gives you 5 years of valet service, scheduled maintenance, updates for maps and things like that is all included in their price. So that's got to add up over 5 years to at least $2,000 or $3,000 worth of regular maintenance, where in the Lexus, you got to pay for it.
Yes. I think what it comes down to is what people are looking for. Do you want that Bank of Toyota where you put your money in and you always get it back? That's what Zach says. And you go with the Lexus product. I speak with many followers and they'll say to me, oh, I don't know which one to buy. But in the end, they feel more comfortable investing their money in a Lexus product. I don't think it's as engaging as the GV70.
Nope.
The GV70 is so much fun to drive. I think the Genesis looks better. But to each their own, right?
I think on many points, the Genesis is a better product. Handles better. I would argue the interior is nicer. I think the fit and finish is better. I think it looks cool. And what it doesn't have is brand.
No.
And the resale, as we saw with their lease quotes, it's crazy. They're only calculating just over 30% after 5 years. It's a young brand, and Lexus is established. They feel, obviously, that they can charge a premium for their cars. We'd love to hear what you think.
Make sure you follow along at Motormouth_Andrea to get any comments or questions in for our reviews. And Zach, what do they need to do?
You have to subscribe and hit the bell so that you can come back and watch it. And when will that be, Andrea?
We'll see you next week.